Exercise number 6. Decide if the game is fair. Be sure to show the expected value for each player. How many players do we have in this one? Well, let me read it first. It says 2 coins are tossed. If the coins are both heads or both tails, player A gets 4 points. If the coins are different, player B gets 6 points. How many players do I have? Suzette? 2. I've got player A and player B. Okay? How do I find the expected value? How do I do that? How do you come up, what makes up the expected value? Reagan?
Is it like...
Oh, I know you guys have been studying and looking over your notes. How do you find expected value, Maggie P?
It was possible over... It was like the... How many...
You guys are waiting too late to start studying. You're waiting too late to start studying. How do I find this, CD?
Desire over cost.
No, that's probability.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait.
And that's a part of this. But how do I find expected value? Catherine?
So you could do a tree diagram?
I'm not going to do that yet. How do I find expected value? Anybody who has notes and have looked over things and have done this homework, section 11.5? What is it, Sam?
For example, the heads.
No, tell me what I do to find expected value in any game, whatever period done. Wait, what? No, don't tell me how do I find expected value. Stop. Stop. Okay. Instead of saying their chance, what would we normally call that?
Probability times the number of points they get.
Probability times points. That should not be new to you. That should be something you studied last night. Of course, Mr. C, I got a test coming up, and I've known that for a week now. I've been looking over my notes. Are you crazy? Yes, I am crazy. But it's probability times points. Okay. What is the probability for player A? Well, player A gets points if they're both heads or both tails. Now I'm flipping 2 coins. The first one can be heads or tails. How many different possible outcomes are there? How many different possible outcomes are there, Sarah Kay?
4.
There are 4. How many of them are both heads or both tails, Sarah? 2. So the probability is 2 out of 4. And I multiply that by the points. How many points does player A get if that happens, Sarah Kay? 4 points. That's how I find the expected value. All right. Now, what is the probability that player B is going to get some points? Pace?
Isn't it 2 out of 4?
It's also 2 out of 4. There are 4 possible things, but 2 of them are different, and that's when B gets points. And how many points does B get?
Multiplied
By
by 6.
6. Now, Jack said just a moment ago we got to put this over 1 for us to multiply. What do I get for the first one when I multiply? Catherine?
6 over 4.
Not 6 over 4. I'm going to multiply them. Don't add them. Sarah Kay?
Sorry. Is it 2?
It's 8 over 4, which is 2.
Yeah.
Right? You cancel out the 4s. All right? But I'm just going to leave them with the same denominator so I can compare them. Is that all right? So 8 over 4. What's player B get? What's player B get? Maggie H? 12 over 4. Is the game fair?
No.
No. Why? How do we know it's not fair, Paris?
Because player B is popping more.
Their expected values are not the same. Player B is getting more points than player A is. All right? Great job. Let's look at the next one.